Afternoon, everybody. Sometimes just like I can't shoot, I just can't hardly hit nothing. And I know what it is. It's because my form's not as great as some people's and all that. What I do is, and I snap shoot, I'll take and get me something. Usually a Coca-Cola can works good. And I'll suspend it from a string to where I can really focus on it. And that's what I'll practice at for several days. And most of my shooting's done at 20 yards. That's where I like to shoot at. I like to hunt at. That's where I want my deer at, is 20 yards and in. You know, if you're good at 20 yards, you're great at 10. So let's try a shot at that there pop can. It don't get no better than that, guys. 20 yards. I want to talk about my release. Now, I've been using this Omnivore's tab, and I absolutely love it. I shot for a long time with bare fingers, but tab will get you a whole lot better release. What I do, and you know, not everybody's gonna do, when I come back, I put a little more pressure on my index finger than I do the other two. I seem to get a lot cleaner release like that. And maybe it'll help somebody. I'll tell y'all about my bow. This is a Tokyo Whistler. It's 60 inches long, AMO. It's 55 pounds at 29 inches. I draw it to full 29 inches. I got a stop the drop arrow holder on it, a Great Northern quiver. It's the extreme kickback. I like my arrows back in behind my limb as far as I can get them. I run the brace height, which, you know, brace height's measured from the throw to the grip to the string. I run it 8 1/8 inches. The recommendation is 7.5 to 8 1/4. I'm pretty sure. I have to look to make sure, but I'm pretty sure. But 8 1/8 works the best for me. And what I did, it came with a leather on the pad, and the leather was great. I shot it till it was wore out, and I always put Velcro on mine. Just the soft side of Velcro does just fine. And my arrows are a 350 spine, and they got 225 point weight. You got an 8-inch wrap, 5-inch Voyager feathers. This is the factory X-Nox. They come in at 575, I believe is what it is. And you know, a lot of people talk about, you know, the spine of an arrow and 350 spines a lot. Well, you got to take into consideration draw length, because the longer an arrow is, the weaker it is. You know, my total arrow is like 31 inches with point and everything on it. But just take all that into consideration before you go dumping a bunch of money into arrows. But y'all have a great day. I hope that helps somebody.